Welcome to another video. On today we are going to check out top horror classic movies. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button for more content.
No, you don't.
Don't shoot me, a hero!
They have everything the same.
At number 1. Jeepers Creepers. This was one of the most terrifying films back in the day as we watched the creeper hunting down humans one by one, who have no chance against the flying horrifying beast killer. Jeepers Creepers is a 2001 horror film written and directed by Victor Salva. It stars Gina Phillips and Justin Long as Trish and Dare Jenner, two siblings in college who are pursued by the creeper, a demonic serial killer portrayed by Jonathan Breck. A brother and sister driving home through isolated countryside for spring break, encounter a flesh-eating creature which is in the midst of its ritualistic eating spree. The first movie was epic. The creators decided to produce another one in 2003, where the storyline was much improved and gave an epic scene. The second film involves a bus full of a high school basketball team, coaches and cheerleaders is stranded on a lonely road. They are soon attacked by the creeper, a winged, flesh-eating monster that rises every 23 years. Also, they recently created a third one, but it received a lot of criticism since it didn't really live up to the hype of the two first films. At number 2. Freddy vs. Jason. This is one of the epic horror films of all time. Evil versus evil. No one is safe either on land nor asleep. The ultimate forms of terror are about to be unleashed once again. Dream demon Freddy Krueger is desperate to terrorize the teenagers of Elm Street once again, but he can't since the parents of Springwood have found a way to make the kids forget about him while doping them up with dream-suppressant hypnosil. So, in order to inspire terror, Freddy manipulates hockey-masked serial killer Jason Voorhees, through visions of his mother, to go to Elm Street and dispatch the kids so the town will think that Freddy has returned. But his plans don't go according to schedule when Jason starts to kill all of his children, which really angers Freddy. And that's when Jason finds out that Freddy has used him, which really sends him over the edge. So, it's up to teens Will Rollins, Laurie Campbell, and Kia, along with a few other survivors, to get Jason back to Camp Crystal Lake and Freddy out of the dream world for both of them to kill each other once and for all. The film was epic and some fans regarded it as the Clash of the Titans. At number 3. Wrong Turn. The list couldn't go further without mentioning The Wrong Turn. Over the years the creators have managed to come up with different storylines that keep us engaged and wanting more. The first one, released on 2003, involves Chris Finn. Desmond Harrington is on his way to a job interview and is driving through the mountains of West Virginia. There is then a chemical spill on the road, so being short on time, he decides to take a different route, an abandoned dirt road in the middle of nowhere. He then by accident crashes into a car sitting in the middle of the road. He then meets a group of friends on a hiking trip who include Jesse, whom were stranded on the road. Two people stay at the car and another group goes for help, only to find a sinister cabin nestled in the West Virginia woods, that is home to a trio of cannibalistic mountain men horribly disfigured from years of inbreeding. They then make a mad dash for their lives throughout the woods, only hoping to make it out alive. Over the years about 7 or 6 sequels have been produced. At number 4. Saw. Two men wake up at opposite sides of a dirty, disused bathroom, chained by their ankles to pipes. Between them lies a dead man loosely clutching a handheld tape player and a handgun. Each finds a tape for the player in their back pocket. They play the tapes. One is threatened, the other isn't. But they have a task. One must kill the other by 6 o'clock, or his wife and daughter will die. They find hacksaws in a toilet and try to cut the chains, but it doesn't work. They are the two newest victims of the Jigsaw Killer. Firstly released on 2003, it has also gone to produce other sequels with interesting storyline behind it. At number 5. Final Destination. It has grown to be one of the most epic franchise to be ever produced. The first film, released in 2003, involves Alex Browning is among a group of high school students readying themselves for a trip to Europe. When he suddenly has a premonition their airplane will crash, he screams to warn the others, but instead he is thrown off of the plane along others, but the plane actually crashes after they get off. Weeks later one of the survivors mysteriously dies, and Alex realizes that things just got more complex. Alex is boarding a plane to France on a school trip, when he suddenly gets a premonition that the plane will explode. Shortly after Alex, a group of students and his teacher are thrown off the plane. To their horror, the plane does in fact explode. Alex must now work out Death's plan, as each of the survivors falls victim. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more content.